Can Arsenal's new signing make history this weekend? So, Victor Gyökeres has a chance to become a Premier League legend this weekend. After scoring 2 goals on his home debut against Leeds United, the Arsenal striker now has to score at least 2 more goals in his next home game against Nottingham Forest. If he does, he'll join an exclusive club with only David Hirst and Sergio Aguero having done it before. It won't be easy though. Arsenal's attack, even with all of their big summer signings, is actually one of the lowest in the league for expected goals from open play. And to make matters worse, they're missing key attacking players like Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus through injury. The good news for Arsenal is that Martin Odegaard is expected back from injury, and he'll be key if they're going to create enough chances for their new striker to score. How do you think Arsenal will get on this weekend? Atletico Madrid are in crisis. After 3 games, they have not won a single match, drawing 2 and losing 1. Despite spending a lot of money in the transfer window, they were expected to challenge Barcelona and Real Madrid this season. But so far, things are not going as planned. Club president Enrique Cerezo has now spoken out. He said that the situation is not normal, but he still has faith in the team. I trust the team, the coach, the players, the whole club. We will get out of this situation soon. Atletico's next match is against Villarreal at the Metropolitano. It's a big opportunity for them to get their first win of the season and get their campaign back on track. What do you think? Is Atletico Madrid's crisis a cause for concern? Comment below, and don't forget to like and share this video. Barcelona will host Valencia in La Liga Week 4 at the Estadio Johan Cruyff. That's the temporary home of the Blaugrana, while the Camp Nou is still being renovated. Barca are coming into this match on the back of a 2-2 draw against Rayo Vallecano. In the league, they started the season with 2 wins, but then were held to a draw by Rayo Vallecano. Their attacking strength has come from Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Rafinha, plus an own goal. Valencia, on the other hand, had a mixed start to the season. They drew 0-0 with Sociedad, lost 2-1 to Osasuna, but then bounced back with a 3-0 win over Getafe. The goals were scored by Diakabi, Danjuma, and Hugo Duro. Head-to-head stats show that Barcelona are unbeaten in their last 10 meetings with Valencia, winning 9. At home in the league, Barca have also won their last 4 clashes, scoring 15 goals and conceding just 4. So even though the smaller stadium reduces the home atmosphere, I think Barcelona's quality will make a difference. I'm going for a 3-1 win for the Blaugrana. How about you? This Saturday, September 13, 2025, it's match day in the Bundesliga. And at the Allianz Arena, Bayern Munich will be looking to make it 3 wins out of 3 when they host the struggling Hamburg side. Bayern are coming off an impressive 6-0 demolition of RB Leipzig, while Hamburg are winless in their last 2 games, drawing 0-0 with Borussia Mönchengladbach and losing to St. Pauli in the last round. Bayern's defense, which consists of Dayot Upamecano and Jonathan Tah, should be able to handle Hamburg's attack, which hasn't been very effective in the first 3 games of the season. In attack, Harry Kane and Luis Diaz are the men in form for Bayern, and I think they'll be the difference makers when they come up against a very shaky Hamburg defense. So I'm predicting a comfortable 3-0 win for the home side, Bayern Munich. John Terry believes that Chelsea need one big signing to rival Liverpool and Man City. Chelsea are showing positive signs under manager Enzo Maresca. They won the UEFA Conference League last season and also the FIFA Club World Cup. But Terry says that the Blues still lack the experience of playing at the highest level. And that's why they need a marquee signing, a big star player to make the difference. This past transfer window, Chelsea spent a lot of money bringing in young talents like Estevao Willian, Jamie Gittins, Jorel Hato, Joao Pedro, Liam Delap, and a loan deal for Facundo Buonanotte. But compared to Liverpool, who spent about $446 million on players like Alexander Isak, Florian Wirtz, and Hugo Ekitike, Chelsea's moves are seen as insufficient to shift the balance. Terry does praise Maresca's work, especially with the younger players and the clarity that he's given to the squad in terms of their direction. But the former captain is urging the club to go out and get that big-name signing if they want to challenge for the Premier League title every year. This weekend's Derby d'Italia between Juventus and Inter Milan promises to be a goal fest. Juventus have started the Serie A season with 2 wins, displaying efficient, controlled play. Inter Milan, on the other hand, come into this match under pressure. They've already lost once this season and know that another slip could tilt the early title race in favor of their rivals. Last season, these 2 sides served up a thrilling 4-4 draw. And with both teams showing attacking intent this season, we are set for another high-scoring encounter. Former Juventus midfielder Hernanes has even predicted that the match will be full of goals. He's quoted as saying, Juventus vs Inter will be a spectacle, a crazy full-throttle match with lots of goals. The stakes are high for both teams, but especially for Inter Milan. They need a win to keep pace with their rivals. Can Inter break down Juventus' defense and claim all 3 points? Or will Juventus continue their 100% start to the season? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. On Sunday, September 14, 2025, at Turf Moor in the Premier League, Burnley will host Liverpool. Burnley, who recently got promoted, have shown some flashes of brilliance. beating Sunderland, but also suffering losses against Tottenham and Manchester United. They've got a couple of injury problems too. Zeki Amdouni is definitely out, and Jordan Bayer and Connor Roberts are doubtful. Liverpool, on the other hand, arrive in fine form, opening the season with 3 straight wins. Their new signing, Alexander Isak, may not start right away despite his big price tag, but they've got plenty of attacking options with Salah, Gakpo and Ekitike. Historically, Liverpool dominate this fixture, winning the last 5 matches at Burnley without conceding a single goal. Can Burnley finally get a win against Liverpool? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. On September 14th, 2025, Manchester City will host Manchester United in the first Manchester derby of the Premier League season. And make no mistake, City are under pressure. They've lost 2 games in a row to Tottenham and Brighton. Injuries have piled up. John Stones and Abdulkadir Kusanov are out. Josko Gvardiol is doubtful. And then there's midfielders like Mateo Kovacic, Ryan Cherki, Phil Foden, and Omar Marmoush, who are also unavailable. United aren't in perfect shape either. Mateus Cunha is recovering from a hamstring issue. Mason Mount was subbed early in their last game. And then there's Diogo Dalot, who's awaiting a medical review. Despite all the injury worries, City are still the favourites, thanks largely to Erling Haaland's goal-scoring threat. He'll be looking to continue his impressive form against United. My prediction, a hard-fought 3-1 win for Manchester City. So Manchester United are planning to play 11 midweek friendly matches before the end of 2025. They've got a free calendar, since they didn't qualify for any European competition this season, and with an early exit from the Carabao Cup, United will have less matches in the first half of the campaign than they would have had they qualified for the Europa League. So they're making up for it by playing friendlies, and it's good for 2 reasons. 1, it keeps the squad sharp and gives game time to fringe players, and 2, it generates extra revenue for the club. These would be mostly midweek matches, and United have reportedly already reached out to several European clubs who are also in a similar situation. Clubs like Juventus, AC Milan, Liverpool and others. I'll keep you updated with more details as we get them. Real Madrid are planning a defensive revolution for the summer of 2026, with 4 top centre-backs already on their radar. The veterans David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger, they're 33 and 32 respectively. And with Eder Militao's injury history, Madrid's leadership wants to regenerate the backline. Their main target is Arsenal's William Saliba, who they see as a long-term leader at the back. The other 3 are Premier League stars, Ibrahima Konate, who plays for Liverpool, Mark Guehi from Crystal Palace, and Dayot Upamecano from Bayern Munich, whose contract talks have stalled. All 4 fit the profile of what Javier Xabi Alonso wants at Santiago Bernabeu, aggressive, leadership-oriented defender. And Real Madrid are serious about this. Summer 2026 could be the start of a new defensive era for the club.